What's up, guys? You got the Osmo Pocket 3. We got sun outside, but right now we're in the crib. I wanted to talk to you about how to make high quality YouTube videos without the hassle of editing, and I'm gonna make it all simple. Let's jump right into it. All right, so I used to stream on TikTok, I used to stream on Twitch, and now I stream on YouTube. What made it so easy, and I'm gonna be honest, is for one, you gotta practice, but two, treating this like a live stream. Think about it like this. Once you turn on a live on any platform, you're in it. There isn't a way to say, hey, all right, guys, let's pause. No, you're in a live stream. So what ends up happening is if you treat it like you're live, you don't have to be uncomfortable when you say the words when you pause. And when I started to think about it this way, I was like, you know what, this is easy. It's easy to just be like, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to treat it like it's a live stream, because when you're live and things are happening in the background, people are asking questions, things are just changing, there may be some errors, there may be an issue with the stream. This allows me to be like, all right, it's cool for me to make mistakes. It's cool for me to take a pause and say, you know what, all right, someone asked me a question, let me pause and let me think about the answer. When you treat this like a live stream, it just becomes this relaxed, normal, comfortable dialogue where you're just talking about something. You kind of just go with the flow, things just happen. If you do that, it allows you to maintain a natural flow and allows you to just not be so pressured on how you're going to convey your thoughts. And this is gonna take me to the next one. All right, so in the next tip, I'm gonna tell y'all, listen, it's cool if you script, it's cool if you want things to be word for word. I don't do that. What I do is personally, and what I would recommend is planning ahead. You outline the video structure on how you're gonna convey your thoughts. You kind of have like an intro, you kind of have 3 to 5 main points, and at the end you have a call to action, you have some questions for your audience. So that way it allows them to engage and also allows you to just kind of have a flow like this. If you have this flow, it allows you to kind of have a direction of the video and kind of think of the video like a sandwich. You have your 3 parts and stuff like that, and it just makes it easier. All right, now I know people like to have fancy edits and text and stuff like that, but this video is not about that. But in some cases you can add maybe like some text to the background, you could add some sort of visual, right? And if you don't want to do that, just put your video in your editing software, add some audio, like some music and things like that, just to kind of keep the flow of the video kind of smooth. But I would just add maybe some music, or don't add music, just focus on your thumbnail and post a video. I think that's like one of my supplement tricks. Like I could add text, but sometimes I want to convey my thought and I want everybody to understand what I'm saying and just get it out there, right? All right. Now the last tip is, I know I talked about live streams, right? What you can do, I know this is kind of like backwards, but you could just go live. And let me explain. You can go live on your platform. Let's say it's YouTube, right? You're going live on YouTube. You take your phone, you just go live, right? Once you're live, you have your points, you're talking, things are happening. Once the video is done, YouTube it takes some time depending on your hardware and stuff, but YouTube will allow you to have that VOD. You can go ahead, go into YouTube, make a post about that live stream, put some text, talk about what happened, some call to action, things like that, and just upload it as a video. You can literally just post, say, hey, listen, I have my live stream. I know everyone is not available at that time, but the VOD is available. Make a playlist for your live stream so people can have access to it and organize it. You can title it, you can have the topic, you can talk about the hook, you can have your call to action, but just go live. This allows you to, one, have a setting where you're just like, I'm in a space here, I'm outside, whatever, wherever you're at. It allows the video to kind of have this flow where it's like you're just being relaxed and they could just interact and see how people responded in the chat and things like that. But, I know this can be tough. I like to make things easy. Focus on planning and just embrace being spontaneous on YouTube and just treat it like it's a live stream. I think it's made me more efficient on how I plan my videos and how I think about how I'm going to create my videos. And I hope it helps you guys too. Comment down below if I missed anything, or if you have any ideas on how you make your videos and how you make it easy and how you make yourself feel comfortable when you're creating. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Listen, take care of yourselves. Peace.